159.
Damn, dude.
Big wrestling weekend.
It has been.
For you.
It has been, dude. The vet came back in full effect.
Back at Awful Wrestling.
And I can't believe that Weirdo Fest allowed that many children to be around.
So that's what it's called, Weirdo Fest?
Well, that was what it was yesterday. Usually we do it at Philomoka.
Right.
But for whatever reason, Diplo has just never stepped in when that place keeps getting shut down.
I forget Diplo owns that.
Diplo owns it. And the funny thing is, when 2 years ago, when that got shut down because of like a noise complaint, which then turned into an L&I complaint, they had to go to City Hall. I remember going there. Like, you had to go to City Hall and like represent, like, you know, I'm part of the community, because like the dude who was running it was like, if no one comes out to support us, they're just going to take over the fucking thing.
Sure.
And the whole idea was to put a park there. A small...
It's a great place for a park.
Perfect. On Ridge Avenue, on Spring Garden.
It's in the middle of like 5 major road intersections.
Just like let them out
Fucking
and die.
kids just flying around up there.
How it would have
been. It's
been.
dangerous to drive in that area.
Dude, that would have been a real mausoleum afterwards. It would have been a memorial park. Kids would have been
Christ.
dead. So we had to go there to like represent, like, you know, the community at large.
Represent, dude.
Dude, I was there.
Had to represent for Diplo.
It was, dude, nowhere to be found.
Of course.
Dick low in his ass, dude.
He's too cool.
What a fucking piece of shit. Never showed up, never like even commented, never got in on anything involving.
He probably forgot he even owns that.
That's what I mean.
Place.
It's kind of fucking crazy how Diplo, like it says out front, mad decent, which I guess is Diplo's thing.
Yeah, that's the rating they got from the city. Instead of a 1 through 5, it's like, yo, it's mad decent. I don't know.
How the bathrooms in there mad decent.
They're decent, dude.
I don't know. The facade's falling off. It's decent.
That's so funny.
Pissed off, dude.
They're like, actually, it's a very hazardous place.
No one can go in there. Radon. There's so much radon. Dude, the radon is mad decent in there.
Mad black mold.
You get.
That's the rating they got. He's like, hell yeah, dude. He thinks it's cool. It's like, no, dude, that's not good.
It's mad cancerous.
Yeah, dude.
You're going to die, dude. But anyway, we usually do it at Philomoka.
Right.
And again, Philomoka got struck with some other fucking thing less than 3 months ago. So that's out. So then they booked Weirdo Fest to do it. And I was under the impression that Weirdo Fest was going to be like...
Weird.
As really it just came to be like, you know, big...
What is it, PC real?
Fruitcake nerd fest. Dude, do you know how many dudes in kilts I saw yesterday?
Why?
Because, you know, they're weirdos, dude.
The Scottish are weirdos, huh?
Just so weird. Appropriating culture for weirdness, dude.
Wow. So the guys just wore kilts. They're like, isn't this weird?
Dude, that's exactly how it was.
Not in Scotland.
No, man. It's
or
not
a lot
weird.
of parts of Europe.
It's weird that you're on Lehigh Avenue wearing a kilt. I'll tell you that much. That's kind of weird.
All right, so they're wearing kilts?
They're wearing kilts. They're playing banjos. They're playing, like, dude, the one guy was...
What is it, just a fucking Mumford & Sons video?
Dude, it might as well have been. There was one guy in a kilt.
Was it in a barn?
Singing sea shanties, playing a lute. And as soon as I saw, I was like, this is not going to go well.
You're one dancing asshole away from a Renaissance fair.
There were people dressed up like jesters and clowns, and there was hoopers.
I think it's called Weird Fest because everybody's weird that they don't know what the theme is.
Yeah,
so, like, I guess, is this a Renaissance fair now?
I think it's Weirdo Fest because they're weird at any family reunion they go to.
If they're invited.
Please leave.
Yeah, these are the people that aren't invited to the family reunion.
Not at all.
They're like, don't let them know, dude.
It's like, so here's the thing. Dustin is not coming again.
It's like, enough with the kilts and the fucking, you know, the...
Could you imagine if you went to a family reunion and one of your dudes are like, yeah, Dustin's a mime. He really does go
in
with
my
it.
family? Yeah, dude. That would be fucking hilarious if one of my cousins showed up as a mime.
Full mime.
I would get
that
the
would
shit
be
kicked
so
out
funny
of me,
if you
dude.
like,
I would get jumped immediately.
Dude, if you went full mime and did not, like you wrote down, like taking a vow of silence, you're trying to perfect a performance art, you're full mime. Dude.
Yeah. We do it at a free zoo in Cape May, dude.
Dude, that's
I'm usually a mime. I'm not telling people about that shit. Oh, it's a pretty good time.
It's mad decent out
it's
there.
Mad decent.
It's mad decent.
That's what it's actually called.
How are the leopards out there? They're all right, dude.
Dang.
You know, the eagles are what you come for, though.
So is this Weirdo Fest? Is that what it's called?
It was called Weird.
Is this the first time they ever did it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. All I do know is it was also weird that it was on Lehigh Avenue in the
it's pretty weird up there.
Fucking heroin central, dude.
That's what the cops call it. They're like, yo, it's real weird over here.
Don't go out there, dude.
Yeah, dude. Couple of shooting weirdos.
It's like a living thriller video. Watch out, dude. kind of weird.
So the wrestling was a part of it.
The wrestling was part of it, and I think that's the other thing that I've also been very confused about is that the awful wrestling is it is wrestling, and it's not like professional or
right.
Like, no one's really skilled, but like the characters that in it aren't very PC at all.
Well,
But,
I mean, I don't really know. I only know you as the vet, who's
vet,
like an evil veterinarian, right?
But like
And then
yesterday, like a girl who dressed up like an ingrown hair fought a urinary tract infection. Like a chick who was in a huge vagina costume.
That sounds horrible.
Around, like, I want to say maybe 14, 15 children. And then there was like more others that were just crowded around. Like, I don't think, dude, there were times, like when I went out, I like insulted the crowd, calling them like over gentrified pieces of afterbirth. And then like
it turns out that was somebody's costume.
Dude, it's
that
like,
was Afterbirth standing back there like, come on, man. Damn it.
He's got a bucket. He's like, this is not going to go over well,
like,
man.
dude, you knew I was coming as Afterbirth.
He buried me, dude. He buried me out there.
Fuck this, man.
Afterbirth
He's in a
just
kilt
left,
for some
dude.
reason. It's like, what?
Oh, dude, the one thing, though, I did come up was because another guy was talking about how he wanted to, like every time we do it, there are people who are either on, like, the crew doing, like, sound or, like, whatever. They talk about how they want to do the wrestling aspect of it because that's the way it usually goes.
Well, yeah.
And it's like the one guy, Paul, he was talking about what he wanted to do. He's like, yeah, I got to come up with a gimmick that's like, offensive, but not too offensive. And he's like, and that's where everyone tries to like try to be funny and whatever. But like, I came up with something for him. His name is Wyatt Privilege.
Okay.
So he just comes out like fucking Candy from fucking Django and just talks about how like he can't get anything else and has all these like younger black gentlemen that are like his like friends that he calls.
He's like Leo.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, my name is Watt Privilege.
That's pretty good.
And he was just like, yeah, I guess I could do that. I was like, yeah, the only problem is getting enough black friends to just go with this whole character.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I guess I could find him. Like, there, you're already on your track, dude.
There you
Hunting
go.
for black people.
Yeah.
That's white privilege.
It's weirdo fest.
Dude.
Come on.
It's weird how art reflects real life sometimes, dude.
Dude. Is he gonna do it?
I don't know if he's gonna, but
I hope this fucking
But that was
kills
the thing.
him, dude.
When I said Wyatt Privilege, dude.
What?
Dude, Dan Ostrov was like, that is perfect. I'm like, dude, just imagine a guy like, hello, my name is Wyatt Privilege.
That's good.
Wyatt Privilege. I don't understand why that was never an article for Wyatt Earp. They never called
Wyatt Earp?
It was like Wyatt Privilege, dude. Wyatt Earp walks into any bar, he's got Wyatt Privilege.
Well, yeah.
He can do whatever he wants. He's got Wyatt.
I don't know if they called it that back then. They just called it privilege.
Just Wyatt Privilege.
Yeah, just Wyatt.
It's Wyatt.
I mean, I don't know. That'd be crazy, though, if you found out Wyatt Earp was just this fucking raging racist. It's like, wait, he was?
It was in the Wild West, dude. Everyone was a raging
Him
racist.
and Doc fired off, dude. You should have seen him walking down to the OK Corral. Like, used to be a good neighborhood.
This is okay.
You know what? I want to blame the Cowboys, but you know who I really want to blame?
This corral used to be great, Watt. Now it's only okay. They moved in here, Watt.
This man dingo fights. He's like, well, that's just my game. He's like, wait, what? Johnny Ringo's like, I thought it was gunfights.
Yeah, Johnny Ringo's like, look at Doc. You need to stop.
Yeah, he's drunk. He's like, wait, what's happening, dude? He's like, we play for blood. He's like, why don't we play for Mandingo? It's like, wait, what?
Johnny Ringo, apparently you don't know DOC stands for Department of Corrections. You better watch yourself, Johnny.
The Cowboys are like, dude, what?
Whoa,
we
what
thought we were
is
the bad
happening,
guys
dude?
here. That'd be fucking hilarious.
I've got enough of those other boys over there.
So who'd you end up fighting?
I ended up wrestling this chick named Bubble Babe.
What's her thing?
Her persona is that she's a child. That's the
Jesus
persona.
Christ, a child?
She's a child who wants to be a professional wrestler but can't always get out of the house because her mom is grounding her.
Okay.
So that's the persona.
How'd that go?
It went all right, but like the whole thing is with the vet is that like the vet's never won a match. He always loses.
Yeah.
But the whole point is, even when he loses, he doesn't care about like stats or whatever. He's just trying to like make everything worse for everybody else. So like she came out with her fucking like stuffed cat, And but it kind of looked real. But the whole point was what I wanted to do was kill it. Of course, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
That's sick.
And the whole point was I had mentioned before, one of the major matches we were going to do before everything got fucked was we were going to do a cats out of the bag match, which where back when Sex Machine was still alive, I was going to bring him in a cat carrier and show it to everybody. There was a real live cat.
Jake the Snake thing,
dude. Oh, definitely. And then put it in a cat carrying case and then have it switched out, and then have the cat carrying case suspended above the ring.
Yeah. In
a ladder match to try to get to the cat in the bag.
See, that's cool.
But the whole point is the cat switched out, so Sex Machine's not in the cat carrying case.
Yeah, he's not.
But in the cat carrying case, there's a stuffed orange fur thing with a bunch of blood. So they finally get up. The whole match takes place, but they finally get up there and I push them over and they land on the cat carrying case and smash blood all over the fucking
That would be awesome.
That's what I wanted to do.
Sure.
That's the dream match I've had. Besides actually finding, and I don't know who's going to ever let me do it.
What?
I would love to suplex a real dog through a table.
I can't imagine anybody wouldn't let you do that. Suplex a real dog.
Like a real live...
No, I get it. I know where you're going with this. That's Jesus Christ.
Like a trained dog.
What's trained about taking a fucking dog through a table?
They train dogs to do a bunch
what?
of
Not die when you fucking do it?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
It's don't stiffen up.
Don't loosen up, dog.
You kill it. You're like, it didn't follow its training. I don't know. I slammed it through a table. I suplexed a dog.
Dude, I go full Janetti on it.
That's a move that you would do that and literally everyone would just be wide mouth open. You just have to run out of the ring.
Dude, that's what I want.
You just had the ultimate. You have the warrior out of there, dude.
Dude, Ace Ventura at the end.
No, I'm just fucking hauling, dude.
But I would love to have somebody bring their dog out and try to threaten me with it, and then I get it in a headlock, and then take it up to the ropes and power suplex it off. Not on the rope, I'm not up on the turnbuckle.
This is hilarious to think of a dog. I have trained it to get suplexed. It's I think you're just an abusive dog owner. I beat it pretty regularly. That's what he's trying to. He's trying to mask it. He's I beat the shit out of my dog. It's trained well.
Here's what I'm telling you. My dog is trained in many forms of combat.
Mostly getting thrown. It's a black belt and getting thrown.
It's a judo dog. He's check this dog out.
Just kicks it. He's trained him.
Let me tell you something. Watch me put a cigarette out on him. Hardcore dog.
Watch me blame all my issues with my wife and family on this dog. Dude, mentally trained too.
I get ready to train his dog, but he's got a bottle of Jack. Get ready to
It's all part of the training, dude. It's like Pavlov's dog.
You got to trust the process here.
Oh, my God.
I have trained many a dog, and I have been arrested several times for my training.
In the event that this does not happen, where you cannot find a dog to get suplexed, what's anything leading up for the vet? Is there any kind of good matches?
I don't know yet.
Is there any fucking other people in Awful Wrestling that are yo, we should do a real match?
So the one thing, well most of the matches, I'll say the physicality of it.
Yeah.
One thing I'm not going to say I'm good at professional wrestling in any way.
You're
But one thing I will say is that I can take bumps like nobody's business.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at doing that. I'm not afraid to fall.
Well, you know how to do it too. Yeah. Not like an asshole.
And do you know what the funny thing is? Everyone asked me, especially even last night. This dude came out of the crowd afterwards. He's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, I thought that was going to be fucking gay." I was dude, I'm dead
He's got a kilt while he's talking to you. He's anyway, I got this dog at home.
So what do you know about bull terriers? Can they take a DDT? I don't know.
He's look, I'm a fan of bull terriers and the Dudley brothers. All right. Now let's get some synergy here. Dude, he's I think you know where I'm going with this.
I'm thinking Shih Tzu. I'm thinking fucking deathmatch. A little bit of both.
He's Golden Retriever, Bam Bam Bigelow. Greetings from Asbury Park. Let's launch this fucking thing.
Saying Mastiff, Moonsault, both M's. It makes sense.
He's instead of a chair, all right, you put a dog under your ass. Remember when, it's pretty good.
Arabian Airedale Buster. It makes sense. Dude, if you
have a dog Sabu.
Dude, that would be the most hardcore wrestling in the world.
Dude, a dog under your ass.
And the funny thing is, I know for a fact, if an ECW in the throes of a match, in the heat of the moment, if you gave Sabu a dog, he would use it as a weapon. I guarantee you would.
I was thinking that when you said I want to suplex a real dog. It's like, I bet you ECW got real close to that on a couple of nights. Like, dude, we got to come out strong. Ticket sales are down.
Okay,
dude.
there are two guys, actually 3 guys I know. In the throes of a moment, would use a dog and then later be like, "Fuck, I can't believe I did it."
Sandman.
One is Sandman.
Number one.
One is Sabu, and the third one is Mike Awesome.
Oh yeah,
Mike
killed
Awesome
the shit out of a dog.
Wouldn't think about it. He'd just do it and then be like, "God damn it, I can't believe I fucking awesome."
You get like a poodle that kind of looks like Spike's girlfriend. He'll hit the shit out of that dog. He just gets fucking flashbacks and wails on this thing. Like a long-haired white dog that kind of looked like Spike Dudley's girlfriend.
He was
idea. Like, round 2.
He's like, this bitch is gone.
You want some more?
What are you walking on 4 legs, you whore?
He's just seeing it.
Enough.
In his fucked up head, he's like, this bitch is back for more.
She comes trotting in here on 4 legs like a little whore. Fucking had enough, dude. He thinks every dog is Masato Tanaka. Yeah, he's like, I don't know what's going on here, dude.
That would be fucking nuts.
But I've often like thought one of the other matches we were gonna do, because I had to. That's another thing that kind of sucked too. Is that like when I had that video of the dog getting hit by the car?
Sure, classic.
Which is great. I then had to like run all my matches by the guy who runs the fucking thing because he was like concerned about what I was going to do. And I had asked, because I looked it up, because I think I talked about it before. I was going to have a match with a dude where like we would eventually form a tag team, but the whole match would go on. And you know Andy Lane.
Yeah.
Andy Lane, he used to wrestle up into college.
Yeah, he was like a real wrestler.
Yeah, he was.
Sure. He was like a Kurt Angle.
And exactly, dude. He had intensity, intelligence.
And he cried when he won the gold medal.
He sure did. He
with
cried
a broken
hard.
neck.
Cried. Well, there's no way you're breaking Andy Lane's neck, dude.
Yeah, he'd waved bye-bye to that in
That is a
grade.
fucking Mount Everest of a neck,
No,
dude.
that's chest to head, dude. That neck waved bye-bye a long time ago.
Those delts are wild, dude. But we were supposed to have a match. And then at the end of the match, I wanted to do something, ridiculously over the top. So what I wanted to do is, at the end of the match, there's no pinfall. We were just like, I would do something, he would do something, I would do something, he would do something, and then we'd reach a stalemate where we were so frustrated with each other, we would get out of the ring, and underneath the ring would be 2 chainsaws.
Okay.
And then we'd get in the ring and start them up. And I looked it up. If that had happened, that would be the first time in wrestling history, either amateur, professional, or anything such, that 2 operating chainsaws would be in a ring. It would be world wrestling history.
Damn.
If that happened. Because there was one operating chainsaw in fucking Japan, of course.
Of course.
Where a dude came out.
The chainsaw match? Classic.
No, a dude came out, his persona was basically like fucking Leatherface.
Oh, all right.
They had like a match once where like Freddy Krueger was there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fucking Jason was there. Yeah. Leatherface was there, and like everyone ate it up. But
somebody missed the memo. Come out like Edward Scissorhands. Like what the fuck?
He's like, hello. Oh, man.
He's like, you guys said anybody, bro.
Dude, could you imagine?
I'm a Burton fan. What do you want? They're like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, what? You want some of this? Like, yeah.
You think these aren't dangerous?
Him and Freddy Krueger like, dude, what the fuck, dude? What are we, fucking
I
amateur
killed
out
Anthony
here?
Michael Hall, pussy. Remember?
Oh, my God.
I pushed him out a window.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
But that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And those things never got off the ground because the day I was supposed to wrestle Andy Lane, I'll give it to him. He had to cancel 2 days before the match, and everything got switched around because Andy forgot that day was on the day of his wedding anniversary.
Well, I mean, what else says I love you? Come on, you got one every year. Get her next year, dude.
Dude,
we're talking chainsaw match.
He literally
making history.
I was so pumped. I remember even talking to John Eds. I was like, John, can you get me chainsaws? I put it on the Facebook. I was like, can anybody get me some shit? Because I only have one and it doesn't work.
You're on Lehigh. Yeah, dude. Just walk outside and yell
I need it. So I remember I got everything ready and like we were super pumped. Andy and I had practiced a couple times. And then 2 days before he calls me, he's like, "Hey man, bad news." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "So I can't make the match. I forgot. I'm going to be away that weekend because of my wedding anniversary." I'm like, "You forgot your
weird.
own wedding anniversary?"
Yeah.
I know chainsaw wrestling match clouds the mind. Yeah. But your wedding anniversary.
Also, it was obviously planned before you guys probably even came up with like this whole thing.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
Yeah. It's a shame. Can you ask him to do it again?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I think the next match is going to be that, and also if I can find a dog to suplex.
Yeah, if you have a dog out there that's trained in the suplex arts,
I don't think it would be that hard to do.
That would be, dude. I bet you'd win fucking that big dog show.
What Westminster
Instead
Cup?
of running it around, you just boom,
dude. What if it was the Westminster Belt, dude?
Instead of walking on a leash, you're walking in a headlock. Like,
dude, I got it in the fucking press slam gorilla.
Like, here we have Ryan Shaner with a unorthodox way to show off his dog.
He's just DDT'd it. Amazing.
Let's see how this plays out. Good form.
He came out and he's that is a Texas clover leaf on a.
You got it a figure four.
Yeah, dude,
tap out, you bitch.
Losing it. Speaking of figure four, we just watched that fucking Dark Side of the Ring with
the
one and only Nature Boy.
Yeah, dude. Nature Boy had the nature fucking dong out. Dude, so on new Dark Side of the Ring, and it's the airplane ride from hell where they talk about they were doing a pay-per-view in England and they're flying back, and it was just a plane full of fucking nut jobs. I didn't realize this is right when McMahon just was like, "Fuck this, I'm buying everything," and he, took over ECW,
is
WCW.
Honestly the craziest time in professional wrestling.
It's crazy to look at or hear like Tommy Dreamer and RVD and those dudes and like Justin Credible, who are obviously like the main dudes in ECW, and they come up to WWE. Then it's like one of their big first things. It's like in England, they're coming back and they're like, "I'll tell you what, these guys better calm down." It's
yeah,
like, wait,
dude,
the
that's
ECW
the
guys are telling
part.
you. Yeah, because Kurt Henning's cutting people's fucking
Mr. Perfect,
Mr. Perfect getting wild.
A wild.
Ric Flair's just got the robe on with nothing else underneath,
which I think is funny because like everyone knew about like Ric Flair just walking around with his dick out.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And everyone's just like, "It's old Flair."
That's awesome. That is
just
awesome.
Walking around.
I'll tell you, if there was ever going to be a dog suplex, that would have been on that plane.
That would have been like if that stewardess was like, and then they brought out the dog, and I didn't know. Dude, exactly.
That's fucking wild. So if you haven't seen it, it's fucked up. I mean, it is fucked up because the stewardess who was on that plane is actually on this documentary, and like this poor woman, just like, dude, she wakes Scott Hall up, and he's like, "I'm gonna lick you." It's like. What?
He did it like he's like, "I'm gonna lick you, Chico." Yeah. Like, he just does it.
It's like your name's so Scott Hall,
like,
by the way.
Stop.
Yeah, dude.
Scott.
That's funny that he like went after like Razor Ramon, like this, like it's like your name's Scott Hall,
dude. That was Razor Ramon's persona. I shit you not, was one of the only times my mom didn't really care what we watched on TV ever. And especially when it even came to professional wrestling, she never like paid attention. The only time she was like, "That's not for children," was Razor Ramon, because he came out with razor blades on his like tights and he was Scarface.
Yeah.
And she was like, "That guy's just promoting cocaine."
I mean, you'd think the Latino community might jump up. They're like, "Yeah, this gringo whose real name is Scott Hall. He has no Latino in him whatsoever. The only reason why is because he's probably fucked up, got out of the shower, and was like, I kind of look Mexican.
Well, dude.
Wet hair, I'm in, dude. That was it. That's all he needed.
He pulled the one strand down.
When
like,
one strand toothpick was like, Chicano, no. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, where did you get this?
Dude, what if he walked out of the bathroom, he's like, "Babe, Chicano now."
Dude, yeah. It's like, he's like, "See, because my hair's wet." Like, Chicano. It's like, no. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, "I'm fucked up on perks."
He's got a water bottle. He's like, "You guys want to see a magic trick?" He's like, "Hi, I'm Scott Hall. I'm here to fix your VCR. Watch this."
Yeah.
"Hey, Chico, I just stole your VCR." Am I right?
A razor blade.
He's just like, "What?"
Yeah, dude. Like, what does this have to do with that?
Scott, are you racist?
Dude, like, yes. I was always open. Wait, is he still alive?
Scott Hall is still alive.
Yeah, because he did like DDP yoga, and he's like kind of back to normal.
Turned his life around.
I'm in Dallas, dude. He's bringing him back to earth, dude. But it's funny to me to think if he got sober and he went through like the physical rehab and like the drug rehab and he got straight and he was like, I have to
and he has to atone for it.
He's like, I have no idea why I went Latino for my persona. I have no idea. Like, I'm not Latino. My last name's Hall. I'm mostly German, Scottish.
I could have done anything.
I've never met a Mexican until I was 16. It's like, what?
I could have done anything.
Yeah, literally anything, but he just went that way.
Well, apparently,
so funny.
Again, I think we did talk about one time. The legend is that he went to the WWF in front of Vince McMahon, had nothing.
Yeah.
Had nothing to tell Vince, pretended to do the Scarface thing, and Vince fell in love with it. And Scott Hall was like, fuck,
he was just fucked up, and he was talking like him that day. He was just on fucking 30 perks.
He's like,
I was like, hey, man. He's like, I love it. Let's go with the Latin angle. He's like, all right, nailed it.
Let's go with the Latin.
He just leaves slow. He's like, okay. He's like, I didn't want to say anything else. I nailed it.
Dude, he was like, damn it, that worked.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's funny. That better than the original persona I had, which was Bill the Racist. He's like, thank God I did not go with that.
I went in. What was your first thing? Scott's like, well, I got to be honest with you. I was going with Clan Man for a little bit.
David Duke.
The Duker. My finishing move was take a Duke.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I don't want to tell you my finishing move, but it involved some German Shepherds and a fire hose. All right? There was only certain people that were going to catch that closer.
I had a one. It was called the James Earl Ray gun.
The James Earl Ray gun.
I shoot to kill.
It's a weird play.
I shoot to kill.
Oddly enough, I end up in England on that one, too. That's what they get me.
I mean, Vince told me to go. I went.
That one's wild. I got to get back in the Dark Side of the Ring, man. That fucking... And then, yeah, because I saw Dreamer post it about he was apologizing.
Yeah, fucking Christ, man.
But, I mean, dude, it's just crazy to think that you hear these stories from these guys, and then you hear, like, old stories from athletes, which, obviously, there were certain athletes that went fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But then you hear just a plane full of fucking maniacs. It's like, no, you didn't.
Right then and there, and I'm nothing against the whatever company that was in charge of this plane or whatever, but I've got to be honest, those dudes, especially like in that height, were juiced up maniacs.
Oh, yeah.
And you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you put, and like nothing against women, why would you put female stewardesses on this plane?
I'll be honest.
Why would you do that?
I don't think guys would have been safe on that one.
I think
Flair would have fucking fucked the
Ric
dude.
Flair, that would have been funny.
He was fucking something.
If there was one guy like, and then Ric Flair. You know,
oh my God, Ric Flair raped a steward. A steward.
A steward.
That's what they are. They're called stewards. As a stewardess, Stewart got a little weenie. But the funny thing is, the plane got delayed for like 7 hours due to like technical stuff.
Yeah, and then they just
sitting
drank
on the tarmac for 7 hours, and they went through three fucking drink carts.
Drink carts.
Three.
Man. 3 of them.
Do you know how much alcohol is on those things? It's like,
so
dude,
much.
It's insane to me too. It's like half the guys are just passed out, and it's like, all right.
And then the other half were like, well, we're time to take this fucking plane down.
Yeah, and then Brock Lesnar and Mr. Perfect are fucking beating each other against the emergency exit while they're over the Atlantic. It's like, whoa, dude, because Brock Lesnar, he ain't no puppy, dude.
See, this is the other thing, too. I've also been blown away. Didn't they learn anything from, like, the day the music died? Don't put all your talent on one plane. Didn't they learn anything
when
like
Andre
that?
Giant used to have to put a tarp down and poop in first class.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, have we not come anywhere? Have we not evolved, people?
Vince McMahon probably talking about the poop tarp incident had to have been the craziest thing
It's
in
like,
the world.
let's have a little class while we're on there. He's like, Andre's crapping on fucking parachutes in the front row. This ain't cool.
How much crap did?
But you look at it like you put guys from like Ric Flair, who was in that era, with like, and then you put them in now with these newer guys, and then you add in the WCW and ECW maniacs. It's like, what did you think was going to fucking happen? This is a powder keg. Yeah, exactly.
Why would
no way that was going to? They were going to be like, I'll just have a cup of coffee. It's like, no, dude. They're going to be like, I'm going to eat the pilot's head, dude. You want to see if we can eat it?
Pretty sick.
I'm going to chomp that thing the fuck off.
He's like, for whatever.
You better not have a dog, dude. I'll suplex it off this motherfucker.
Scott Hall had a gun. I have no idea how he got it.
That would have been funnier if it went like fucking, if it went like, what should we call it, movie? Like the, what was it, with Lithgow and something's on the plane.
Oh, fucking, God damn it. Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone movie, dude. It's just like Scott Hall out there ripping up the fucking...
He's like, for what?
He's like Scott's out on the wing.
They have the interview with Justin Cribbles. Like, it's crazy. We looked out, right side. Scott's chewing through wires on the wing.
John Lithgow's on the plane for some reason. He's freaking out. Dude. He's like, there's something on the plane. They're like, yeah, it's just Scott again.
If they cut screen to John Lithgow, I was like, and I don't even know why I was there.
I wish there was like, for some reason, they had to do it like. This flight, they had to fill it with like 20
people.
Pedestrians.
John Lithgow was there.
Dude, or just regular people.
Oh,
just like, what is happening? It's like, oh my God.
One family coming back from England.
They'd be coming back in a body bag, dude. It'd be like when they were bringing the boxes back from Nam, just shipping them off the fucking. They'd probably have heroin in them too.
Oh, dude, how crazy would that be too? If like one of the wrestlers booted heroin up their ass,
dude. I mean, she said they
on the plate.
When the stewardess, she said when they were cleaning up, they were going through it. It's just like there's
tons of
shit
needles.
everywhere. Yeah, tons of needles. Like they're just spiking up in the back.
Well, yeah, I don't know if that was heroin as much as I do think
probably roiding.
That was total roids.
Yeah, because they saw fucking Lesnar and Henning going at it. They're like, I gotta spike up.
Roid transcontinental flight. Get the fuck out of here.
But also, you're telling me you're not going on that flight and fully roided up?
No, dude,
I'm ready to kill
out of
somebody.
Control, dude.
Because you know the legendary fucking pranks that happen with these certain guys. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's like, I'm not going to go on there and be like, I might just finish my book. It's like, dude, I'm going to fucking do it. I'd be in the back just ready.
I only have 4 pages of the secret left.
My God.
Leave me alone, guys.
That'd be so funny if there was like 3 no-name guys that they always bring out. They're the only ones that are like, dude, come on. They're like Bill Hansen just getting his ass whooped. You know what I mean? The dude in like the blue fucking tights that gets rocked in the first round.
Dude, the Brooklyn Brawlers up front, like, guys. Guys.
Yeah, it's like Alan Thomas caught the most of it. He's like, yeah, I apparently outside the ring.
My name is Alan Thomas. I was called the Dark Child for a while. Yeah, it was insane. I was up in the first class. I had never talked to Vince McMahon before. I immediately got up there. He cut off my pinky.
That was weird.
I thought that was a little odd. JR just laughed, and then out of nowhere, I hear a scuffle in the back. It's Mr. Perfect and Brock Lesnar, who then they turned on me, and Brock bit off my left testicle.
Odd choice.
Didn't know that was going to happen. I passed out because of the pain, and then woke up to Mr. Perfect actually sewing his testicle onto where my testicle had been.
He's pretty good with a needle and thread.
He makes his own clothing.
Yeah, he's got an Etsy page.
Like when they say Mr. Perfect, he's good. He's a good seamstress. There's nothing. He's like a Betsy Ross of sack sewing.
Yeah, dude. It's just funny to me to think, like, man, I wish there was like a fucking. Got me mad now.
Oh, Jeff Farmer.
If there was like a Jeff Farmer on there, they were just like, yo, let's go fuck Farmer up. He's like, you boys better not. You got me mad now.
And but they go to Dreamers like, yeah, we fucked with Jeff Farmer, which sucked because we thought he's just bad at like giving promos. Turns out he's got terrible Tourette's.
Yeah.
He's just
dude. He unleashed.
He's like, yep, you got me mad now.
I don't want. He's like, let's just say he focused in on one half of the Dudley brothers. I don't want to tell you which one.
See, he started calling Booker T, but he was saying ER was something else. It was something else.
He stayed like this most of the flight. Everything he said.
Let me tell you.
It's like, dude, stop ending your sentences with that. It'll go away.
Like, yep, I'll have another gin and tonic, Nick.
Dude, that'd be so confused, dude. Like a Jeff Farmer on there, and he's like, I gotta make a name for myself. I gotta fit in. So he's just, instead of like wrestling or drinking and getting nuts with the stewardess, he's just like, and how about the fucking Nick? God damn it. They're like, dude, what? Relax, bro.
Every now and again, he walks by, I was like, Jews, right?
He's like, check this out. He just takes the pillow slip off of one, puts it on. He's like, yo, let's get weird. They're like, what are you doing, dude?
They look over to Jeff Farmer on the window. He's doing swastikas.
He's like tic tac and a toe.
6 million,
tic tac toe.
Yeah, dude. He's like, X it up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
So that's a wild one. See, that's what you need to bring to Awful Wrestling, dude.
What?
You need to bring that fucking camaraderie of fucking, harassing a stewardess. Just cutting off people's ponytails.
All right, guys, we're going on the road. Let's get fucking.
That'd be so funny if you go on the road to like Delaware. But it's like, I remember that Delaware trip. That was the craziest 48 minutes of my life.
We got
somewhere over 95.
By the time we got to Wilmington, 3 people were dead. We had no idea. It's like, why'd they let us on that Uber ride was
Oh my God.
destined for hell.
Dude, see, well, that's the other thing is, I don't know what I haven't seen your awful wrestling. I mean, I've seen videos you've shown me, but like to be there, you were saying that, like everyone's persona, they don't want to be too offensive. Now, is the crowd kind of expecting that as well, or are there like groups of people that are like, let's fucking go?
I would say this: 90% of the crowd that comes to awful, they know like what professional. It's kind of like knowing what Star Wars is, but never seeing the movie. You know exactly what it is, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So there's like professional wrestling. I'll go watch that, and it doesn't matter who or what's going on, because these people who come to that awful wrestling, they don't know like what a baby face is. They don't know what a heel is. They don't know what.
Which is nuts in Philly. I would think there'd be a good fallout from the bingo hall that's still clinging to them days.
Just
showing up with cookie sheets.
Like,
let's fucking rip someone's head off.
Like, I thought this was a fucking good
They're still dressed like that. They're in like Zubas. It's like big Reeboks, like it's still 94.
He's got British
there's
on.
a group of guys in South Philly somewhere that will never let go of the ECW days.
Dude, there's probably a Zubas army, dude.
Man.
Just walking around.
I'll tell you what, if you can capitalize on those groups of guys and bring them in, that would be so funny for them to watch it. It's like, what's this bullshit?
Dude, they would be
headbutt
pissed.
a dog.
They'd be like, why?
Exactly.
What is going on?
That's what I mean.
Dogs to be headbutted, dude.
Exactly, dude. These are guys that have like literally, watch Sandman come out of the crowd drunk as shit.
I wonder if I could corner the market on wrestling a dog and dog wrestling.
There is no market. You'd corner a cell. The minute you did it, you'd be arrested. That is
I don't
wildly
think. No
illegal.
way.
How is that not illegal to suplex a dog? Tell me, in whatever fucking fucked up world you think you live in.
Danny, look up the legality of it.
Let's Google that. That's a great Google search.
I'm telling you right now.
Can you suplex a dog? It's just going to come back with like, please report to the police office.
No, don't worry, we'll come get you. There's going to be one county in Pennsylvania. It's like, we got to go to Altoona.
I bet it's one
restaurant.
It's fucking Billy the dog suplexer. He's like, that persona did not go over well. Tried it once.
It's like Michael Vick's like, I only did it one time.
He's like, that's what they were wrong about me. It was just a wrestling thing.
Here's the thing.
It's like,
these dogs got to get ready for ring time, okay? I'm trying to help
bitches are picky.
I'm telling you right now.
These dogs got to get ready for the match.
If there's one thing these dogs need to do is get roided up, and they got to get in the gym.
Well,
I'm going to help them out.
Over the years, there's obviously been animals brought in, like obviously Jake the Snake with his
Jake the Snake.
But he never really did anything. Didn't he just like put it on people's heads?
He
when
did,
they were, like, passed
and then
out?
like he had the cobra bite Macho Man.
Oh,
Which remember that he had oh my god, dude!
Did he?
He had a devenomed cobra come out of like the bag and bite Macho Man, and Macho Man was like, "Don't let him. You gotta."
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
Like,
I remember
so
the story.
worried about it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think he's ever used. He never.
So Macho Man started talking real serious. He's like, "Okay, listen, cut the shit here,
Jacob.
We'll do this, but yo, you motherfucker, you fuck me on this. I'll kill you.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If I die,
Jacob,
Jacob."
He's like, all right, it's showtime.
Dude, could you could you imagine if in the ring Macho Man gets fucking suplex or something, hits his head, and they're like, Macho, how do you feel? It's like, I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
white guy Macho Man.
Cream always rises to the top.
He's like, you know what? We'll be rising after this. My attorney, Alvar Silverstein.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the Minka Man knows no craziness.
He's like,
ooh, yeah.
Dude.
Oh, super white
Macho Man would be so fucking funny. Oh, yeah. Snapping to it. They're like, Randy, what's happening? He's like, what do you mean?
So I was in a car accident. Ooh, yeah. A lot of very big concussion. Yeah.
The Minka Man.
The Minka Man is very concussed right now.
I feel like I'm talking normal. Oh, yeah.
I can feel the stars in the sky. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, and everyone's just like, oh, what happened?
They're like, all right, Randy, you might take a TO here. He's like, fine.
You know what? I'm going to get Elizabeth. I'm coming for you.
Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be better if Booker T went full fucking white, dude. He's like, we're coming for you, Nick. God damn it.
Hogan, we want the gold. We're coming for you, Nick.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Gosh darn it.
Sister Sherry, you tell him. What?
Good God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Did you find anything?
So Teddy Hart, son of Stu Hart, has expressed interest in using cats and dogs in his matches.
Who's Stu Hart?
Probably the guy
the Hart Foundation?
Hart Foundation, definitely.
But with his promoters, they said it's best to only have the dog bring weapons or mess with the referee. Any contact with the dog should be avoided.
What's the dog's coming out with like a bow staff? The fuck you mean? Yeah, dog, by the way, bring some weapons.
Got it!
I think the plan was that the weapon, like it would be like a candlestick or like a crutch hidden underneath the ring,
and the dog would pull it out.
Okay, so it would act as like yeah.
Okay. But
I mean, you could easily do that.
Oh yeah,
train a
definitely.
dog to get weapons for you, which is pretty sweet.
But so far, the only animal to be banned from wrestling is the bear in 2006, and only in 20 states.
A bear?
Yeah.
What?
And only in 20 states?
Yeah.
Wait a
Is
minute.
Pennsylvania one of them?
Pennsylvania, it's legal to wrestle a bear.
Okay. Oh, I thought you meant there was a specific bear, like Bobby the Bear.
There's
This
one
guy
bear.
was tearing it up.
Just one brown bear. He's like,
Yeah.
look, that guy.
He's like, look, it was a dark side for me.
They show the bear like,
I was eating at least 10 to 15 salmon a minute.
The problem was
I was out of control.
I was out of control.
dude, the bear's
He's
got
putting out a cigarette. He's like, it's dark times. This bear was fucking. He's like, I killed a baby. I know that. That was not the script.
Look, we're not going to talk about the Japanese baby match.
And Mick Foley, I just want to publicly apologize. I should have not left that in your dressing room.
He's like, I looked Undertaker right in the eye. I was like, fuck you.
I definitely owe Kane some money.
And
I'm sorry about
I
that.
don't know what I'm going to do, you know.
So you can wrestle a bear in PA.
Dude, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My brain
What?
just
What?
a bear getting out of a Lamborghini.
Oh, my God.
Wrapped around a telephone pole, just like,
God damn it.
It's like the
oh
fucking
my
that
God.
behind the music. He's like, you saved my life that night. He's like, fuck you, man. He's got a bandana on for some reason. He definitely has tucked in tank top.
I also don't know why I find a paralyzed bear so funny. Like a bear in a wheelchair.
Yeah. He's like, I was
like-
out of control. This is the best outcome.
Just
This
a
could
bear-
happen.
A bear with a wool blanket.
Dead legs.
It's like,
Oh, no.
He's like, I remember that night like it was yesterday.
it's like that scene in Carlitos where he's like,
I piss in a bag.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know what I do anymore.
It's like, what do you want me to do, man?
My dick don't work. Nothing works.
he's yelling at Mick Foley
Dude.
after a bear hell in
Yeah.
a cell match. Fuck, that's so funny to me.
Dude, yeah, if he had like a behind the dark side of the ring with this bear that had this awful, he's like, I remember I was partying, it was me and Vince Neil. He was a wild man. Also the bassist from Styx. I don't remember his name.
What I'm going to tell you is, first and foremost, do not go out drunk driving with Blackie Lawless.
Also, you'd never think, Arsenio Hall, wild man.
Honestly, I've never seen a man hit a woman like that.
This whole thing was not just for the crowd.
I'm just telling you, he knocked her down the hall.
If you heard woo woo, it was
It
your
was-
ass.
Run.
Yeah, Arsenio doesn't. Dude, Arsenio was nuts, dude.
Just
He's like, and that was the first time I ever had to help someone get rid of a body.
It was international waters.
it's a bear. Paralyzed bear.
Dude, it's so funny to think of a bear. Just like, it was my life to be the best wrestler ever. And yeah, I took it too far.
Let me tell you, sometimes you walk a tightrope.
And I did that for one of my acts.
You know, the unicycle match in Russia, never again.
Also, don't ever bring that up to me. That's like the N-word to bears.
if he's like sitting there and then you hear somebody
Vince
off.
is like, how about a small car? He's like, did you just suggest what did you?
I had a problem with Vince immediately.
He's like, Brett's not the only one who hit him. There's this story found out that no one knew about. He's like the second time Vince McMahon got knocked out.
So I was sitting there, and Vince comes in, and I'd heard stories about him, about how he just like wanted to do whatever, and he put a fez on my head.
No,
I
saw red.
I'm sorry, I've got flashbacks to my mother in Ukraine, and I lost it.
He just lashes one of his assistants' throats.
And Guerrilla Monsoon cried. He had no idea what to do.
Tony Atlas, he
Next
was a
thing I
part of
knew,
it.
Gerald Briscoe was escorting me out of the WWF, and I never went back.
Dude.
He's just like,
And that was the last time I ever saw Vince.
That's so funny.
put a paralyzed bear. Dude,
He's,
a paralyzed bear is so funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I wonder if people are still doing that, like wrestling bears.
I mean, the only time... I mean, I know in Russia you can do it.
Well, yeah, what's his name? Wasn't he fucking training with bears?
Yeah, he was training with bears for a little
That'd be
bit.
so funny if he had to like go in with like a fez.
Well, Teddy Hart, that dude with the dogs and cats, used to wrestle a tiger for the Stampede Wrestling territory.
There was a territory that like humans and animals fought over. That bear was like, "You're on my turf now, pal."
He comes out, he's like, uh-oh.
Dude, that's so funny. They got cigarettes and leather jackets.
It's like, you're a tiger from the day you were born. Okay?
So I knew I was blood in, blood out.
These stripes don't run, faggot.
Oh my god. It's funny though to think of like some guy trying to. I mean, cats. I don't know how.
I would never
you do with them.
To tell you the truth, in my head, and I don't know why I think I can like justify. I would never wrestle a tiger. I would rather wrestle a lion over a tiger. I don't know why I think.
I just wouldn't do any animals. I'm a big believer in these wild animals can switch like that, which obviously they have.
Of course
in the
they
past.
can.
So it's like I'm not going to be the dude to prove that.
For whatever reason, if someone's like, "Hey man, you're going to have to wrestle one of these gigantic cats," it's either a lion or a tiger. I'd pick a lion over a tiger. I don't know why I would. I just think a lion would be easier to manage. Or like I could like control it.
No. A lion? Do you know how fucking strong these things are, dude? Neither one's not like, you know what? If I have to choose between a lion and a tiger, I'd go lion. More manageable. I'm like, no, not at all.
I would like, let's see. I don't think I'd ever like, and then I don't think I'd ever wrestle a bear. And I don't think
I wouldn't wrestle any wild
I wouldn't
animal.
wrestle a gorilla either.
Do you know former WWF champion Bruno Sammartino?
Bruno Sammartino, yeah.
He wrestled an orangutan at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Now, that's a little off, though.
He was to get paid $25 for each minute. Or for each 5 minutes.
Whoa.
I'd go kangaroo.
Dude, you would... Now,
but kangaroos they don't rip your fucking skin off. They're not gonna fight.
Don't know,
they just
man.
crack you. That's a real fight. Roos come with it.
That's a real fight. Like, I'm
train for that.
Goddamn, down the middle.
It's so funny seeing those like
anything.
jacked roos,
Yeah,
because they get fucking huge. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I've known nothing about kangaroos as far as when they fight humans.
You only see that
obviously
video of
they
that
were
guy
big.
punching that
No.
fucking
I mean, dude,
kangaroo.
that was a common thing. Dudes boxing kangaroos
I
for
think
years
it
in the
was
20s.
more common to box a bear than a kangaroo.
It depends on, I think, where you are. I think it was like big, like in Australia, like that was a thing. Like they boxed roos
But
a
wrestling an orangutan seems like what's the
lot.
point?
Full on, like a.
That seems like what's the point? Orangutans are so like they don't do anything. They don't even show aggression.
You seen them,
dude? Imagine an orangutan with a gun, though. That would be.
I'm talking. No, I'm saying like a full-grown Clive. Is this what we're talking? Like a Clive from Any Which Way But Loose.
Yeah.
See, fuck that. I'm not fucking with them things. They can break steel in half, dude. Those things are so fucking strong. That's why Clint Eastwood hired him. He scrapped caddies. He went through a very grueling process. He's like, I got my second interview today at the scrapyard. Come on, I need
He's like,
this.
God damn it.
He's like, come on. I need this.
He's like, your LinkedIn profile is very good, Mr.
He's like, I see here in your
Clive.
skills. I really like where you do the thing where you make fart noises. He's like,
He's like, I was gonna say, let me see how your middle finger is.
he's
there,
like,
buddy.
that's good.
Wait, do that again.
No, dude.
Do that again.
That animal literally was scrapping cars, was tearing them apart. Now, I'm not saying, obviously, a gorilla or a fucking tiger or a lion, but I don't know, orangutan, they did that with ease, dude. That shit was like melted butter to Clive.
He said it was the most painful match he had ever
Yeah.
had and was unsafe because the animal was untrained. He never would have done it if he wasn't so desperate for money.
That's insane. That the animal wasn't trained. Dude, that thing would snap
See,
a
that's the
human's
thing.
neck in a
I would
heartbeat.
never wrestle an untrained animal. I'm not an idiot.
See, that's the thing, though. I wouldn't I wouldn't even fight a trained one because obviously they can snap at anything. You have no idea what can make them snap because they're a fucking wild animal. Like, look at fucking Siegfried and Roy. That thing just fucking went nuts on him.
But I mean,
I was thinking was just tired of being gay.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
he's
what
like,
I'm saying,
He's like,
man.
can we throw like a football
It's
around
like,
or
what
something?
are we
Jesus
doing?
Christ, man. We get it. White bangle. Ugh.
every day it's kicks and feathers.
I know.
Whatever,
Let's manly
dude.
this up. I am a fucking
Can
tiger,
we go to
man.
a fucking game already, dude?
You think I'm running around fucking Africa like this? Fuck no. They'd kill the shit out of
All
me,
my
dude.
boys are fucking with me, dude.
You look nice glitter.
Like, it's a job, asshole.
I gotta step up. So one of you is getting it.
So, like, for a while, it was like, it's 25 mil a show. What are you doing?
Hey, sorry, pal. I'm headlining 2 shows in Vegas every night. What are you up to, dude? Eating your own poop? That's cool. Fun with that,
You know what
asshole.
I did the other day? Sniffed Wayne Newton's wife's ass. What did you do?
He's like, dude, should have seen the other night, me, Dial Strawberry, we're getting blasted on blow. You ever party with any of the Mets? I don't
Here's
know.
the thing. I went to the Bunny Ranch. Everyone's on my dick. I didn't even pay. What did you do? Huh? Were you out by the fucking
Yeah, you
strip?
I bet he meets up with that gorilla, and the girl's like, "You gotta slow down, man." He's like, I am proven. You gotta slow down, dude.
He's like, and then I went up to the tiger. I was like, you need to stop, dude.
He wasn't listening to anybody, man. He was
No.
out of control. He's like Axel in the '80s.
And I looked over and Paralyzed Bear was
Paralyzed Bear. They don't even give him a name.
He's like,
Look out for Paralyzed Bear. Like, which one is? Oh, the one in the wheelchair. Oh, geez. Okay.
clearly Paralyzed Bear.
That's fucking. He's in rehab doing the slow walking. He's like, I'm gonna walk out of here. I'm gonna walk out of here. I don't care what these fucking doctors say. I'll rip their face off.
Just a really confident,
Yeah, dude.
Paralyzed Bear in traction. Like, I will never have this happen again.
He's just like,
Dude, but there's a part where he's laying down and like people are trying to help. He's like, get away, get away from me.
part of his physical rehab is dragging kids through the water like Harambe. He's like, give me that 8-year-old.
I'll show you something.
Dude, that
God
would be
damn
so
it, dude.
fucking funny.
Paralyzed Bear physical therapy
Yeah.
is, oh man.
It's crazy to think of him like a sweatsuit.
Just
They're like, come on, one more step. He's like, I can't. It's like regarding Henry. They give him
on,
hot
Bear.
eggs to start talking.
Come on, Bear. He's like, go.
God. Yeah, dude, that would be the reason why he freaked out and killed his physical, like a human in the ring. Because they keep pushing him, and he's like, I told you I'm not ready yet.
What did I tell you, man? On my terms. It'll be on my
Dude,
terms.
his nightmares are probably crazy.
Dude, could you imagine? I don't think there'd be anything sadder in this world. Walking in a hospital room, seeing a bear in a wheelchair crying.
I'd be like, what fucking hospital is this? I'd think it wouldn't be sad. It'd be fucking crazy.
If
I'd
I
be like,
walked-
where are we?
Into a hospital room, just saw a bear in a wheelchair crying.
But like crying,
But, like,
crying?
just like, God damn it, man.
Yeah.
Like, we're just like looking out a window with one bear tear.
He's like, what are you looking at?
But there's a broken mirror that he clearly just punched. Like, God damn it.
Dude, he probably freaks out. He's like, he's like Chief at Cuckoo's Nest. You got to get him on the court. He's like, at the end, you just see him rip a sink up and throw out the window.
like that
him and
bear.
Danny DeVito go running.
Like, man, there he goes.
Yeah, dude, because his tiger friend got a lobotomy. He's like, come on, man.
What country are
Dude,
we?
if they redid Cuckoo's Net with wild animals, that'd be fucking hysterical. Chief's just this giant gorilla that don't talk.
Oh, man.
Oh no,
would be sick.
Yeah, some fucking chimp. His Billy kills himself.
It's like,
Because
damn.
Ratchet would be a giraffe.
Oh, she'd definitely be a giraffe.
Yeah, giraffes are bitches, dude.
They're fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a giraffe's dick?
a what?
A giraffe's dick?
Probably.
I've never seen giraffes mating. I don't know if there's any footage of that.
It's crazy. I actually just saw a video of a mother giraffe defending the child. They're fucking nasty.
Oh,
because
giraffes
they
are
can only go.
wild,
They can only go headbutts.
Yeah, they just swing.
But I mean, it's so fucking powerful.
Yeah, man. It's like tree limbs.
Yeah, dude. That'd been funny if they Sabu didn't have any money, and like the third time he proposed, he's like, "We're gonna try an experiment with you. We're gonna put a giraffe neck in you." He's like, "I like this." He's like, "They don't break, dude." He just comes out. He's this long. He's like, "Yes,
Sabu, I will guarantee you after the surgery you will be better, harder, and stronger and taller than you've ever been in your life.
He's like fucking Beetlejuice.
Dude,
It's the
like
railing.
a snake.
They're like, all right, man, what's going on?
His
It's like,
head-
yo, are you noticing the neck?
His head comes through someone's face like, we come for your title, Chuck. It's like, God damn it.
Dude, they have to give him that kind of neck because he breaks it every other week.
If Sabu was like, yeah, I have a fucking giraffe vertebrae.
Oh, dude, I didn't watch it, but the thing you shared with me on Instagram, is that a neck breaker? It looked like it, like the thumbnail.
The Hunter Hearst Helmsley thing?
What was it? It was
It
Hunter
was,
Hearst
so
Helmsley?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, it was a tribute to this enhancement talent guy who'd been in a few matches. One was with fucking
Bill steroids.
Dude,
Like, he was great.
I can't remember his name. But
Whatever.
he was in a match with Bob Holly where he fucked up his neck, and then
Okay.
earlier that year he was in a match with fucking Hunter Hearst Helmsley where Hunter Hearst Helmsley was going for a pedigree, and I think it wasn't his finisher yet. Like the
Okay.
pedigree
It was
was
just a
like
move.
it was just a move,
Which
that
is a dangerous move.
wild.
Could be, at least.
Definitely, if you
Could
fuck it
Genetti
up.
you. Yeah, you could
you
Genetti
definitely.
you.
But apparently, the enhancement talent thought Triple H was going through for a pump suplex, so he just jumped to go with it, but then it came down directly.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I think I've seen that.
and it's like so crazy.
It's like the Genetti rocker kid.
Oh,
the guy.
it's way worse than the rocker dropper. How
think
that
that-
guy didn't break his neck is out of control.
Man.
Out of control. How he didn't break.
What are we at, Danny?
You're at 57.
All right. Damn. This was fun. The fucking Patreon's going to be hilarious because we're not going to do a roast on the new Patreon, but I found these old HR videos and like from like 91 and employee videos of one from Nintendo is fucking hysterical, dude. It's it makes white people look bad. I'll give you that. We were bad. We were bad in the early 90s.
That's where you're like,
I don't know any other point in time when we were really like out of control.
It's
But
like you die. It's like you're trying to do a tone. It's like, are you talking about for the Nintendo era? Look, we've gotten over this.
get
okay?
over it, man.
I'm sorry.
It was the Nintendo era.
I'm not
when
blowing
whites were out of control.
I'm not blowing any cartridges anymore. Okay.
I've blown enough goddamn Zeldas. All right.
The Nintendo era. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, it's
Haven't
gonna
I
be fucking-
atoned enough for the 80s?
Don't make me relive it, man.
Not you,
I already
man.
am up here. I haven't left it, bro.
Dude, you think this is 16-bit? It's 8. You knock it off, dude.
I'm up there every night, like,
Open it, blow it, close it, power. That's my life.
dude. Oh man. All right. Next Wednesday or this Wednesday coming up. This Wednesday is the what date is that?
The 22nd.
22nd at Old Man Hustle in
Hustle.
Brooklyn. Tommy Cassidy's first Philly, New York show.
New York, Adelphia.
New York, Adelphia. It starts at 8, I believe. I'm sure you can get tickets there, but if not, get them online. But come down. It'll be good. Me, Shaner, Monroe, Christina Hutchinson, and I think a couple other people.
Some other special guests.
Maybe Reggie will show up.
Oh, dude.
He's living in that fucking Nintendo era.
Dude, he's Atari, dude.
He's second gen, dude. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, come to the show on Wednesday and get on the Patreon because it's going to be funny. All right, that's good.